Alright, what is up, everyone? Hope everyone had a fantastic morning so far. I am fired up, ready to go. Feeling a lot better today. Fever's down a little bit, so I am good to go. Ready to look for some trades. And, you guys know, I'm always open and honest with you guys. This morning, I didn't give in the FOMO, guys, but I was very close to, guys. I was very close to giving in the FOMO this morning on APOP, guys. Not gonna lie, this morning, so your boy here, Nick, almost chased a little, right? So what happened this morning? Every morning I get up at 6:30, 6:45, the latest, and even though sometimes I'm not typing in Discord, I'm always still here watching, looking around. Uh, but this morning, guys, I slept in a little, right? Hit the alarm clock, hit the snooze button a few times. Still getting over the sickness, so big mistake, right, guys? We got to get up on time. You got to show up to work early, right? And it cost me thousands of dollars this morning, right? If I woke up 15 minutes earlier, right, I could have been, up $7,000, $8,000 this morning, right? This was an A+ setup for me. Very disappointed that I hit the snooze button a couple times. Is what it is. I'm past it. I'm over it. But it definitely frustrating, right? Definitely frustrating, right? I definitely, probably would have been getting in here, $5, $5, even probably, upper fours here. And, I woke up right around, 7:45, 7:46, rolled out of my bed, and, here it is, at the highs. So, frustrating seeing myself missing an A+F because I slept in. Was very close to getting in here, right around like 670, 680s, and smack my hand, right? I smacked my hand. Sorry if that scared you guys. But that's literally what I did. I slapped my hand. I'm like, Nick, you're not chasing here, man. You don't want to hop on the stream, telling the chat, telling everyone that you chased and took a loss. So, happy that I didn't give in the FOMO. But it's tough, guys. FOMO is real. It's tough, right? It's emotions take over. Sometimes they get the best of you, but you gotta fight it. Got to be disciplined, if you want to do this, full time and do it consistently and make money, right? So, just wanted to share that quick story with you guys. But yeah, let's get into it. APOP starting to curl back around here. All right, so what's going on here on APOP? So we did have a news headline on APOP. Reddit wasn't the best of news here, but we still have a catalyst on APOP. APOP is a recent reverse split, so is a lower in the float at 1.7 million. Insiders own 54%, so it is above the 30% number that we do like to see. As far as volume, A+ volume here on APOP. So definitely meets volume criteria for long. Price action was very good. From when I saw it here from the 15 20 minutes that went up. It was very strong price action here. Shorts were definitely underwater here, in deep trouble. And then where was it? It was right around, I think it was right around 8 a.m. ish. Started seeing an 80K seller, right? We saw an 80K seller. Everything that was on the bid side was now moved over to the ask side. So all the bid side transferred over, and we had a seller, and I think he disappeared right around here, right when we started making this reversal. The big seller that was here is gone. So definitely interesting to see where we go into the open year. I'm definitely liking this thing for a possible long today. If it sets up correctly. Yes, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Nick, it has a history of giving back its gains, right?" And guys, look, we're doing 2.5 million in volume. Volume's gonna keep turning and turning and turning into the open, and we're on pace to do 20 million. I mean, this thing could definitely see 10 plus today. Would not surprise me. But if volume looked a little weak at open and tapes looks a little heavy, could definitely end up like this day when we did 9 million shares here. Opened up at 370, hit a high of 4, and look at that, faded all the way back down at 266 was the low on this day here, right? So this is pretty much it as far as volume days. 2 million. I don't really care about that. We care about high volume days, right, guys? Because we're on pace to probably do its highest volume ever. So you want to look at days where it did some real volume, and that's really the only day. How much should we do here? Yeah, 700K. So yeah, we really have this one day here to look off of. it did fade on this day. It did 9 million shares faded. So depending on how the volume looks, I mean, we'll really probably determine APOP this morning, right? So trading's all about supply and demand. If we have enough demand, and we have a low amount of the shares float, demand will take over, and it will increase the price. All right, so yeah, that's kind of the quick analysis here on APOP. Definitely liking it for a long. Center Point did have borrows for a little bit, but they went away pretty fast. They were pretty expensive to borrow, so I didn't take any on APOP, and I probably don't plan to look for a short here on APOP this morning. It's a micro float, already in float rotation and pre-market, so I don't want to fight volume, right? So I have a $5 line map up here on APOP. Also, probably going to map out the $6 line here on APOP. Map out the 6 line. So I have $6 to be bounced here. $6 natural support. Going to have 750 resistance. This top here, we topped once, twice, 3 times. And then we'll have the highs at 830, right? Alright, so these are my lines here. I would probably say backside. I'll probably say below 450. I mean, I could see us maybe crack 5 a little bit if we get this wash out of the open and maybe come down to around 450. But I'd say below 450 would be that backside line for now, right? And that could change heading into the open. So these are my lines here. That's an old line there. So 450, 5, 6, 750, and 830, right? So $5 probably my favorite line at the moment. If you get a washout here, I could potentially look for a long, possibly around this $5 mark, or you can wait for that, that reclaim and go. So that's gonna be the game plan here at APOP. For a short, like I said, probably not gonna be shorting. But just definitely be careful on the short side too. So low float stock, in float rotation. It's gonna definitely be a very volatile name. I would just say shorting. Just make sure you're sticking to your lines. You don't get in at a a noise area. So anywhere in between your lines, that's all noise, right? So wait for your line. So 730, 740s, risking 755, 750. Could be a possible area. For a short seller, right? But I'm not going to be shorting, so I'll be looking for my lower lines here, or for a possible reclaim to look for a long setup. All right. Dreambox, while you have the $5 line, it's a natural support, natural resistance line. So I do like whole numbers, $half numbers for support and resistance lines. So that's why I have the $5 line here, Dreambox. Yep, thank you, Tyson. Definitely feeling better so far this morning. Chuck, funny, same thing. Yeah, it happens, guys. It happens to the best of us, right? We're all human. Sometimes emotions take over. Got to control them, especially in trading. Definitely one of the most important things. So you got to fight it, right? You got to fight it. Definitely frustrated because I missed an A+ setup, but it is what it is. Got to move on. It's in the past now, so don't want to dwell on something that's in the past, right? So, all right. So, APOP. Curious to see how it looks at open here. Just keeping in mind, being mindful that last time it did fade. But if we start doing a lot of volume and the chart sets up, I'll probably look and attack for a long. Okay. That's it for APOP. CTIB. CTIB down 20% this morning. God, how much per share? I think it was 0.055. I believe I have to check, but I think that was how much it was for. Short on APOP, but there's no shares available anymore on APOP. So CTIB, this was a This is a really good one. We caught a little bit of this on the stream yesterday, but this was a really good play yesterday. Someone was buying the float and more here. Big time soaking here on this one on CTIB. And like I was saying, I just don't think they had enough inventory to really squeeze it. I mean, there was no borrows at all available on CTIB yesterday. None whatsoever. So who was there really to squeeze? I mean, you're probably up against some prop firm guys and whoever had shares, but majority of people didn't have shares. Majority of people didn't have shares on CTIB, so it was tough for whoever was pumping this really to squeeze this one out. So you could see CTIB down 20% this morning. We'll definitely keep it on watch CTIB. I'm not totally ruling this one out for a day too long. Another one, I want to see if it could reclaim, and get back around this $3 mark. If we could, end up getting over $3, start at the base, we could be seeing, possible day 2 here on CTIB. So I'll be really watching for the chart to set up on this one on CTIB. If we could ever get back over 3, like I said, base above 3, not just break out above 3. It really needs the base hold strong above 3. It'll interest me a little bit here on CTIB for a day 2 type move. Definitely not my main focus. APOP will, but just keeping it open here on CTIB. As far as a short here on CTIB, I gotta check real quickly. I'll probably check right after this if I have shares available. Probably the plan would be in this one for a short would be a weak volume pop up to like 250s, 260s, and a shove move for some more downside here on CTIB. So yeah, that would be the game plan there on CTIB. Kind of open to going both ways here on CTIB if it sets up either way. So I'll be ready for a possible short opportunity and a long opportunity on CTIB, right? So it's gonna be the game plan here. What else? I did enter some CNAT yesterday. Just looking for this thing to fill the gap here on CNAT. 68 cents is the gap fill, so I'll be looking around 60-cent target, 62, 63-cent target here on CNAT. So that's what I'm looking for on this one. Some of these under $1 names have been really hot lately. FCEL has been a hot one. You guys remember IMPX has been a hot one. Well, they had a reverse split now in IMPX, but that was a solid play prior to the split. And yeah, so that's why I'm looking for that CNAT swing. I like the daily chart. I like these lower wicks here, soaking wicks, buying wicks. I like how you're forming this wedge pattern, squeezing on up, looking for it to fill the gap there on CNAT. So I'm just holding that one for a long position. And I think that's going to be it for the morning watch list, right? So APOP will be looking for a potential long on it if volume and price action confirms. CTIB open to going both ways on it. If $3 can reclaim, we could be seeing some new highs. We could see some new highs. And CNAT, I'm holding that one for a swing. Also holding some other positions. One of them that we could see a breakout coming on up is ALRN. ALRN charts also setting on up as well. We could break out over the 68-cent mark. We could be seeing a nice move on up, possibly to $1 here on ALRN. So this is another one, more of a long-term play, but this one's the chart setting up pretty nicely here that we could see a breakout any day now on ALRN, right? So that's going to be it for the game plan here. So I'll be able to take some questions today, guys. I know yesterday I said that, due to the illness, it was really bad yesterday, so I wasn't able to answer any questions. So, we have a couple minutes, so I could take a few questions here, and then we'll get started for the day. Let's throw up the new scanners here. CANF, I think this one just had news, did it? CANF. Keep it on the back burner. CNF worth a back burner watch. Yep, definitely worth a back burner watch. Alright, so CTIB, there were shares at CMEG. ADXX, yep, ADXX. I could check this one out. Oh, second leading gapper. Some really good volume looks like there on ADXX, yeah. ADXX liking the volume I'm seeing here. Liking the pre-market chart here on ADXX. I like how it has structural resistance here, so it has a room to move here on the daily chart here on ADXX. 67% of the short is float, so do have a lot of people short here on ADXX. Float's a little bit higher, so maybe a thickerly traded stock. So could see a nice slow grind today on ADXX, right? So we could definitely keep this one on watch. So yeah, I do like this play on ADXX, so definitely worth a watch heading into the open here on ADXX. I like the volume, like the pre-market chart here, like how we have room to move here on the daily, like the short percentage float. Sometimes these E-Trade level 2s, they you just can't like minimize them for some reason, so just have to bear with it today, guys. Some days it just, see, I can't. Well, I can move this one. There we go. Maybe if I try this. Let me see. There we go. We're good here. Perfect. Alright, cool. There we go. APOP. Alright. Ready to go here, guys. Ready to go here. Hey, it's good to see everyone here in pre-market. Good to see you guys in pre-market. 260 you guys watching. Appreciate the support. Shout out to you guys here early in pre-market. A lot of you guys like to hop in as the bell opens on up. Freedom trading, you sick, Nick? Yeah, I was sick yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today, so just getting over a sickness, but definitely feeling better today. Baileys and coffees, yep. It's funny, you guys saying, "Oh, Nick, drink some bourbon. You'll feel better." You guys are funny. Good morning, Omar. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. Verbello, good morning. I didn't have ginger. I drank some honey with my tea though. You guys recommended that. Appreciate it. Nick, you ever get nervous that so many people are watching? Not really. I used to when we did the streams last year. I was a little nervous, but we're all doing what we love, right? So, if I was doing a live stream on like history or science, right? I'd be nervous because I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I'm confident in my trading ability, so I don't get nervous, right? Because confident in my ability and I know what I'm doing here, right? So not nervous. Alright guys, we got 2 minutes till we open on up here. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling better today. APOP going to be our top watch out of the gates. We keep ADXX on the bottom watch. And then CTIB and CNF, kind of those back burner plays we'll keep an eye on. Alright, so market is about to open up here. So let's keep APOP on close watch here. Good to see you back, Casper. Good to see you back, Casper. Happy New Year to you, and on cue right there, on cue, Casper. The Nightbot is ready on your tail. For you guys who don't know, any new viewers, Nightbot hates Casper. I even made the Nightbot less sensitive, and it's still giving Casper some issues here. All right, guys, let's see APOP out of the gates here. So let's keep an eye on the level 2 of the tape here on APOP. So you see, guys, we got that weak open right there, that weak volume open. I mean, we're up 150%. Would not surprise me to see this thing, pull back closer to this $5 mark, right? So we're up huge here, so not surprised me to see some sort of pullback, heading into the open here on APOP. All right. Alright, so just keeping an eye here on APOP, only a minute into the market open. You guys know I don't like jumping into plays right out of the gates. Most of my setups, I like to wait for some more chart to develop, pay attention to the tape a little bit more, get a good feel for the play itself, right? So no rush. APOP, new highs right here. So let's see, this could just easily be a newsletter hitting it. And you guys see that probably what it was right there if I had to guess, right? Probably just a newsletter hitting that over the highs. And once the guy sells the newsletter, this is what happened. Usually sees a nasty pullback, right? So that's another reason why I don't like trading out of the gates too. A lot of newsletters are active right out of the open, so I don't like getting caught in their games, right? It's all artificial volume, all artificial. These newsletters. So here's CTIB. Here's CTIB. A little bit of a push out of the open here. So we did have that 250, 260 short target, but definitely being cautious on this one on CTIB, right? I mean, this one was very trappy yesterday. So what do we want to be looking for now on APOP, right? Want to be looking for, some soaking here, some bid propping. I want to see, I want to, find some footprints, right? That, they're still here, that, big hands, big money still here, and they want to push the stock higher, right? So I'm always looking for footprints on the tape, when I'm watching here. So just keeping an eye on APOP, right? So I had that $5 line mapped up. Let me switch to a 2-minute time frame. There we go. you guys can see, right? So, in a 2-minute time frame, I like going between the 1, 2, and the 3, up to the 5-minute. You see, I have another line here at 550 now on APOP. Sass, what's going on? Alright, lots of tickers here, Sass. I'll go over, stocks. Right now we're all looking for some trades. I'm watching APOP tape, so I could go over that once I have some free time. So CTIB kind of walking up right now. CTIB walking up at the moment. What is going on with these E-Trade charts? Sometimes these E-Trade charts it's really outdated, this pro platform, but I love it. But sometimes it's pretty crappy sometimes, right? Alright, so APOP starting to pull back. So coming down to our first line here. Coming down to our first line here at 550 on APOP. Also, let's keep an eye on the scanners. That's how CTIB was yesterday, right? Just a random play on the scanners, kind of looking like a daily, like this almost, right? And we saw it just go parabolic yesterday, CTIB. Obviously, you got to be careful with these ones, but just throwing it out there, right? Just throwing it out there. Same thing with like MTL here. Look at this daily, just trades no volume. So definitely worth a look. Just be careful on these. And there it is, guys. There's CTIB. There's a shove there on CTIB. Right up to that 240 mark. Shoved right back down at 206. There it is, guys. There's APEX. Like I said, was just going over like how CTIB was similar, right? Similar type moves. CTIB, a scanner play, a shitty daily chart, moving up on momentum, moving up on volume. So look at this. Look at APX, guys. Look at this. Looks like we're going to be halted here on APX. So we were just going over this one at 105 that this could be like a CTIB yesterday, right? Traders, that's how traders think, right? They look for similarities in the markets, look for these trends. So me seeing APX, knowing what happened yesterday, that I could see traders hopping on this one on APEX, and that's what we saw here. This is at 105, hit the scans a couple times, and look at it now. Look at it now, halted on APEX. So let's see if we're gonna have the 2-for-1 special, right? CTIB yesterday. Got that massive gap up and that double halt. So what did this one do? Straight up. Let me go on a 1-minute time frame real quick. Let's see CTIB yesterday. So this one, they don't show the halt here. It's kind of hard to see the halt here, but we got halted on this candle here. Then I think if I remember correctly, let me look at the E-Trade one, because I know this one shows the halts. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we got halted here on CTIB. Got one halt. Opened up, went sub $2, so cracked the whole dollar for a second there. Consolidated, hugged VWAP, curled back around, rehalted. So Just throwing it out there. Not saying that's gonna exact same thing's gonna happen, right? I'm just looking at these market trends and just seeing, what similar plays did, right? APEX, any news? Let's check. Let me check real quick. So first look at it, I'm not seeing any news. Let me check the filings real quick. Let me see if there's any, some sort of AK or any sort of news in the filings. So I'm not seeing anything on APX. Not seeing anything. If you guys see anything, let me know. If you guys see anything, let me know here on APEX. Alright, so I'm still watching APOP. Still watching this one. So we had that $6 reclaim area, right? If we could base and hold $6, trend would start to change here, and momentum could shift back to the upside here on APOP. So we have this $6 line out there. Still have yet to crack this 550 line. Below that I have 5, and then the backside at like 460, 450. And we have APEX halted here. Wow, big shout out to salute to everyone in chat. 320 you guys watching. That may be a record here. So shout out to you guys for tuning into the live stream. If you guys are enjoying, drop a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't already, shoot me a follow on Twitter and join our free Discord chat. Free Discord chat, links in the description. Over 2,000 traders in our Discord chat. 100% free. Alright. APOP. So just keeping an eye on this one. Alright, so Pablo, not seeing any news on APX. And I apologize if I pronounce your names incorrectly. Alright, so you guys aren't seeing anything on APEX either. Yeah, I'm happy I'm feeling better today, guys. Was not feeling that great yesterday. But I'm feeling a lot better this morning, so I'm good to go. But just being patient, right? Don't want to force anything. Don't want to force a trade. Want to take a good quality setup. As badly as I want to trade, I got to be disciplined and wait for that perfect setup, right? Alright, so APOP, guys, pulling back here. So coming down to our $5 line here on APOP. We did just crack our first support area. Or second if you want to call, $6. Quite new to penny stocks. Are you ever going to make a series for beginners? That could be a good idea. Like I said, guys, I am making a big announcement for Velocity Trading on the 20th. So stay tuned. So here we go, guys. It's APEX here, moving up here. So look at this on APEX, guys. Very similar. This is like eerily similar to CTIB yesterday, right? Let's see if they do the fake breakdown of $2. Let's see if it breaks $2. Starts to hug like 190, 180, and squeezes back on up. So definitely interesting here on APEX, guys. So guys, watch it here on APEX. Let's see if we break $2 here, and we start to hug this 190 area, right? So watch this. Watch right around here on APEX. Let's see. This 190, 180 area. I think this is crucial for it to hold this area, right? If we're gonna move back on up. So I am watching this area pretty closely here, guys. And look for a possible scalp type trade here on APEX right here around 180, 190. Just keeping a close eye on it. Because this is what we saw yesterday exactly on CTIB, right? We saw this exact type trap here on CTIB yesterday where we unhalted, broke down that $2 line, started hugging 180, 190s, and then boom, massive squeeze back above, right? So I may look to slowly start scaling in, guys, APEX. So just watching it here. Alright, so let's see if we're going to get it here, guys. APX. Like I said, I did scale some in. And here we go. We're trying to break back over 2 here, guys. Here we go on APEX. We'll see if momentum's going to carry over here. So stuff move there, guys. Big stuff move. It did get out of there, guys. APX. Did get out of there. Did get out of there on APX. Like I said, it was a quick scalp trade, right? Quick scalp trade there on APX. So a quick scalp type trade there on APX. Yeah, Meester, like I said, man, it was more of a thesis type trade, right? It wasn't I wasn't looking for, any sort of home run type trade. Just a quick type scalp trade. I did sell some there over 2. The rest I did take a small loss on. So you can see we didn't get that follow through, right? We stuffed there over 2. Just didn't get that follow through. Once I saw it stuffed over 2, I was out. I was not liking it after we stuffed there over 2. Just a quick scalp type trade. And remember, guys, don't be following trades. That's not what we do here on Velocity. This is not an alert service. I'm just here to teach you guys, educate you guys on some trading, right? So, I don't want anyone, following trades. So the trade there was more of a thesis type trade, similar to CTIB, right? But we just didn't get that follow through that CTIB got, right? I like the overall volume there on APOP. Excuse me, not APOP, on what's it called? APEX. But we just didn't get that follow through momentum, right? We were doing some massive volume here, and started to hold 180, 190s. Started scaling some in upper 180s, and sold some there over 2, and then the rest just stuffed, right? And I was selling. I think I got out some there upper 170s. So just a follow through momentum here in APEX. All right, so APX halted on the downside there. Let's see, APOP. You can see, momentum stalling out here. The tape's looking pretty heavy here on APOP, but I yet to crack $5 yet on APOP. All right, let's see. Ask about TNXP. Check out TNXP. Trying to make about the 50-day moving average here on TNXP. TNXP, not my favorite name. Not my favorite name on TNXP. This one likes to get back gains, but as far as a swing type trade here on TNXP, you're gonna want to see it start to really firm up over 2, right? I mean, it's been trading under this $2 mark for a pretty long time here on TNXP. So you want to see it firm up over 2, start the base, close some days over 2, and then you could possibly see that next leg on up, right? On TNXP. All right, so we'll see what happens here on APX after the unhalt here. APOP trying to work its way up. Has yet to crack $5. You have to crack $5 yet on APOP. Remember that $6 reclaim line would be that trigger for a possible reversal here on APOP. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, feel free to drop a thumbs up if you guys want to help support the Velocity channel. If you guys haven't already, subscribe and share the video. All right, let's see. What do I think about binary options? I have no clue. I don't know anything about binary options, to be honest. So I couldn't really help you with that one. All right, guys. APX is open here. I would probably say this 150 line is kind of that last support here on APX. If it cracks this, starts to trade under 150, looking like a typical pump and dump trade right here on APX. So if you're in APX, you want to see 150, start the base and hold. If you start to trade under 150, could be seeing back where it came from, right, on APX. INPX halted. Look at INPX. INPX trying to work its way up there. That's a toxic ticker there in INPX. Be careful with that one. Yeah, so this channel is for penny stocks. Alex, he trades options. He trades on our other channel. So if you guys are interested in options, you could tune into Alex. I think today he's not live streaming. He took the day off, or I forgot what happened, but he whatever reason he couldn't stream today. But he's usually on every single day. So if you want to learn about options, I know someone asked about options, you could check out our other channel. All right, Wilson, enjoy your day. All right, so right now, just keeping on APOP. Right at our last line of support here on APOP. Definitely looking a little weak in terms of price action on APOP. APX trying to hold 150 here. I'm just keeping it still on watch here on APX. Definitely being a little cautious on it, but still keeping an eye on APX right here. GRTX halted. So like I said, APX 150 is kind of that trigger line, right? So you got to hold that line there on APEX if we're going to make some sort of reversal here. Other than that, not seeing too much. Other than APEX, APOP, like I said, price action's looking really weak here at $5. Kind of its last line, right around that $5 area on APEX. Excuse me, APOP. APX, we're keeping an eye on this one. ESTR, light volume. TRIL, trying to work its way up here, putting in a higher low on TRIL. Multi-day mover. ADXX, excuse me, ADXS, putting in lower highs, so you can see we're forming lower highs, so be careful on that one on ADXX. TNXP, just went over this one, and that's really it, right? That's really it. Hey Lavinia, what's going on? How's vacation? Hope you're having a great time. Sorry if you guys hear any background noise. For those who don't know, do have a couple dogs here. All right, let's see. Hey, that's what happens when like I said, still a little sick, feeling better today, obviously, but when I don't take my dog, he gets crazy. He gets crazy. Just give me 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Just went to go give my dog a bone, so he chills out. Yeah, that's what happens when I don't take him in the morning. Look at this INPX. Toxic ticker, right? That's why INPX is on the toxic ticker list. Loves to give back its gains here on INPX. So not a good ticker there on INPX. APX still holding on up here on APX, guys, so I wouldn't count out APEX just yet. Yeah. Ah, you're waiting for the dog buy alert. That's funny, shield monkey. That's funny. Alright guys, so a little bit slower morning so far, right? APOP starting to give back its gains, so backside has set in on APOP. So you guys see, I went over this in the pre-market analysis. For those who are here early, for those of you who don't know, actually, I start around 9:10 Eastern time, and I went over and I said if APOP, if this is not going to be on pace to trade 20 million in volume, it's going to end up like this day here, right, where it faded. And you can see it's lighter in volume, the tape's really weak, price action's not there, and that's why you wait for price action and volume to confirm, and it was not there on APOP. So not surprising at all to see APOP giving back its games. So it doesn't look like a pop's coming here on APOP, right? a lot of these tickers have been like a lot of puns lately. Chuck, you can't be leaking out that inside information, man. You're gonna get me in trouble over here. Oh, I'm just playing. Yeah, like life yesterday when life cracked, we're like, oh, there goes life support on life. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was kind of a corny joke, right? But so right now for a long, good setup on CTIB. Good job you guys took the CTIB trade, right? That was a good, nice, low stress, tight risk type trade on CTIB, right? We went over the 250 line in pre-market. We said watch for a weak volume pop in the 250. And for some nice backside, right? So good job if anyone took the CTIB short. All right, let's see. MIK. I think I was swinging that one, MIK. I was for a little bit. Yeah, MIK. I went over this one. Yeah, I think I may have got stopped out on this one by like a cent there in MIK, right? So yeah, MIK. I said this is a good one on MIK. I like the daily here a lot. This is definitely setting up here on MIK. Reminded me of what's it called? RAD. Michael is very similar to RAD type setup. At least not the daily, but at least the way it trades, right? The way it trades is very similar to Rite Aid. All these spam calls. All right. Short on APOP in at 550 out of 520 should have held it. What was your original plan on it? Was the original plan to to exit at 520, right? What was your risk? Were you risking 20 cents? 30 cents if you were, you meet risk reward. You always want to trade, with at least a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. So, if you're looking to make 40 cents, you should really be only willing to risk 20 cents, right? So you always want to meet your 2-to-1 risk reward ratios, or even higher, right? Even higher. APX slowly coming around. Like I said, don't count on APEX. Yes, it looked like a pumping up, but definitely, definitely could pull a plug here on APX, but and we saw the same type setup yesterday on CTIB. So just keeping it on watch, right? Just keeping it on watch here on APX for a possible curl back around here. All right, 10 cents for your stop. All right, so you met a good target. That's a tough thing about trading, right? You know, that took me a while to really get to that level on knowing which plays have more downside or more upside, right? That's guys. Let's just keep hold that. No, I'll get back into it after, but just keep an eye on APX here, right? Starting to curl back around here on APEX. You know, if it's gonna curl on this light of volume, it's probably gonna get stuffed. So let's see if volume starts to pick up a little bit here, because we need to see a little bit better volume than this if we're gonna get this push, right? Yes, we stream Monday through Friday every single day. No days off unless I'm dying over here. So every single day we're here. It's not only me, it's Alex and Jimmy, right? So we have the options channel too. Alex and Jimmy are streaming live every single day on Velocity Lifestyle. So go sub to our other channel. So let's see if APX is going to form some higher lows here. See if APX is going to form some higher lows. What's a stuff move is this, right? Stuff move is, stock that starts to ramp on up, comes to your line and just absolutely gets smacked, right? Stuff move, shove move, whatever you want to call it. We have a bunch of different names for it. It's all stock lingo, but that's what I mean by a stuff move. So a stock that comes up to your line, it could even be VWAP, and it just stuffs. It gets smacked right back on down. APOP trying, guys. APOP trying. Oh, I thought, my mistake. I actually did have the backside line at 450, so technically we didn't, set backside just yet there on APOP. So it is trying here, but definitely be cautious on, I haven't seen that price action, that volume that we saw early on in pre-market, right? Fun 5, good morning. Nick, did you ever post the top gainers of 2019? Yes, I did. I did post it in the Discord chat, so if you guys want to check out the top gainers for, not top gainers, but the top supernova runners of 2019, that is posted. ADXX trying to reverse. Let's check it out. ADXX definitely trying to reverse here. I'd say 140 is a key level to keep an eye on. We get over that mark and hold, could be seeing some new highs. You can see over pre-market highs there on ADXX. So keep an eye on that 140 area. That's going to be a key level there on ADXX. Yeah, so definitely keep an eye on that one on ADXX for a reversal. That 140 level is going to be key. All right. Sterling Trader, guys. Sterling Trader really wants to get the likes up in here, so you guys don't mind dropping a thumbs up for Sterling Trader. Appreciate it, Sterling. Yeah, see if we can get to at least 100. We could do 100, right? We could do 100 likes in here. 300 of you guys watching. Drop the thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. All right, so let's see here. So yeah, guys, no trades for me so far. Excuse me. No, I did take a trade. My bad, guys. APX, I forgot. I broke even on it, so it really didn't feel like I took a trade. So I did take a trade on APX. Kind of a break-even type trade, right? So As far as P&L wise on the day, at break even. If you guys want to see, I literally made $50 on APX, so break even trade on APX. We'll love to look out and attack again. But like I said, I want to take a good quality setup. Right now, I'm really just eyeing APX for a possible reversal. But like I said, I gotta wait for a signal to really get long on it. But so far, January has been a fantastic month for me so far in January. So far in the month, been a solid month. Well, Yuma really, that $10,000 winner I had on Yuma really, really put me well up for the month. So looking to keep it rolling here. Alright, let's see. TNXP. TNXP starting to break out. I know someone did mention this one. TNXP starting to break out. SELB. Breakout on the daily. Let's see. Maybe a bit personal, but how much is your goal to make every month, every year? I don't really have, I don't really have, daily goals or weekly goals. But yeah, I'll have, a number in mind that, I like to make monthly. I like to make anywhere between, $15,000 to $20,000 a month. For me, it would be a good month. So that's kind of my monthly goal. And so far, I'm already $2,000 away from meeting that in January, right? But remember, guys, you don't want to trade, off the P&L, right? You want to trade your setups. If you think too much about P&L, it's gonna backfire at you. Trust me. I've been there, done that. You don't want to fall into that trap. So if you take good quality setups, A+ setups, and you minimize your mistakes, you apply good risk management, your discipline, you'll be able to make consistent money, right? Obviously you need a good back-tested strategy that's going to work for you, but if you could just apply those things, right, and you don't focus on the number, that green little shiny thing on your screen, I'm telling you, it's going to help your trading tremendously. Yeah, so if APX kind of fails here, I'll probably look to take some more questions from you guys. I know yesterday you guys had tons of questions for me, and I do apologize for not taking any questions yesterday, but we get into some good questions today. Or any topics you guys want to talk about. Alright, so APX not really doing much here, just kind of fading here on low volume. ADXX trying to work its way on up. APOP, another one, just not getting that volume and price action that it had going for it in the pre-market, right? So nothing there yet. So a little bit of a slower morning so far, guys. A little bit of a slower morning. We haven't had that one standout play of the morning. APOP dropped at the open. APEX, quick one. Tried to reclaim, couldn't. It's still trying here, but just not getting it just yet. TNXP, solid play. Good call out. Whoever called this one out. Nice little call out right there on TNXP. And then ADXX. We'll keep this one on watch, especially around this 140 area. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the rundown. APEX started to crack a little bit here, so doesn't look like we're going to get it there on APEX at the moment. You can check out ADXX here on the bottom level too. When is the announcement in this channel going to occur? So guys, the announcement it's going to be on January 20th. So we got 13 days here. So 13 days until we make that announcement. We're going to post it on this YouTube channel. So it'll be like the last announcement we make, and I'll give you one hint. No, it's not that velocity trading is going to disappear forever. So the last announcement we made, for you guys who don't know, we took a break on YouTube, right? So we took a break from pretty much Discord. We weren't active in Discord. We weren't active on YouTube. So that's not going to be the new announcement. We're still going to be active doing velocity trading, right? So that's the one hint I'll give you. You guys are going to have to wait and see what the big announcement will be on January 20th. Do I have a link for my scanner on? Yeah, it's one of those things I don't give away. I give a lot of things away for free, guys. I give away free money here all the time. I do giveaways all the time. But that's one thing I don't give away for free. I don't like to give out my scanners for free. Free hoodies. I'm probably going to be doing another giveaway this week. Probably Friday I'll do a giveaway. And I'm honestly going to switch it up a little bit, guys. I may switch up the giveaway. I may do it on, I may do it on, Twitter. I may do like a Twitter giveaway or something, right? Because I feel like I always do the live stream giveaway. So I may do a Twitter giveaway. Just give like a random Twitter follower who follows me on Twitter a giveaway. Alright, let's see. Let's see. We want velocity robe. Yeah. Velocity robe, yeah. We're probably going to be doing some like velocity banners. Alex and I were discussing that. It would be cool to have like a big banner, put it in my bedroom. Or maybe like velocity mouse pads. So yeah, we're gonna be ramping up the merch, right? So we'll have some new merchandise coming out. So far, we're only really doing t-shirts, hoodies, hats. So we're definitely gonna mix it up. Yeah, Russell, dude, let's set up a date, man. I know you're like 15-20 minutes away from me, so me, you, and Alex. I'm down to do it. Don't want to get you sick though, man. So I don't want to get you sick. So I'll probably wait a little bit till I feel 100%. Yeah, face reveal. So, hey guys, we have some big things planned, so definitely stay tuned. Velocity 2020, we have some big things, planned out. Alex and I plan to do some Instagram lives, right? So, we're gonna do Instagram lives. Whatever. I'll just go live on Instagram in the car or something. We'll just go live, do a face reveal, answer some questions with you guys. So big stuff planned, guys. Big stuff planned for 2020. I'm really excited. Velocity, yeah, velocity stickers would go hard, right? That would be cool. Velocity umbrella. That's getting a little crazy there, Lavinia, but I like it. That's getting crazy, but I like it. But let's see what else we have going on here. You guys can see it. It's pretty slow. We're getting off topic here. That's how I know it's slow. APEX, it's fighting here, but just the problem today, we're just not getting that follow through momentum, right? We're not getting that follow through momentum. A lot of these plays are dying off, quick pops, quick reps, and giving back their gains. So we got to be careful, guys. We got to be careful. We are coming off a really hot market. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to see, a week of slowness, right? We've had some big time runners. Shorts have been getting squeezed a lot lately. So, it wouldn't surprise me to see a little bit of a shift in momentum. Obviously, we don't want that, but, we got to. We got to adapt to what the market gives us. So we can't fight the market. There's nothing we can do about that. So good one. TNXP, very solid play. Very solid play. Whoever called this one on out. Workhorse grinding on up. Yeah, I'm holding Workhorse. Long term on Workhorse. 336. Very nice. How's some of the other plays doing? ALRN. 63 secs. CNAT. Just looking through some of my long-term plays here. All right, cool. All right, we're looking good here. And you guys are funny. Velocity, pushy bulls and bears. Oh, like the little, the little bear and bull statue with like a velocity logo on it. That would be awesome. Alex actually took a picture on the bull on Wall Street. We went at night and like hopped on it and took a picture with it. Pretty cool. We're out in New York for those who don't know. Hey Nick, would IMPX? No, don't trade on revenge, guys. You don't want to trade off revenge. It's not smart. It's not something anyone should do here. Just take, if it's setting up, how you, if it's setting up into one of your patterns or your trading strategies, then go out and attack, right? But if you're just shorting it just to make money back, you're most of the time you're gonna end up losing more money. So if it's not a strategy you take, then I would just say avoid it. But if it's setting up to one of your strategies, then go and attack, right? All right, so let's see. TNXP, some new highs, TNXP. All right, let's see. Just cop the new Velocity toilet paper. That's funny. All right, guys, what's going on here? 10:24. All right, so trying to think here. So what do you guys want to do? I feel like I don't want to get off early because yesterday I got off really early, and I feel like I kind of owe you guys a little bit to stay for a little bit longer. At the same time, I don't want to bore you guys to death because right now it's looking really slow in the market this morning. Not a lot of plays this morning. Not too much opportunity, especially for us long traders. I go long and short, but recently 2019, I've been taking a lot more long setups. Just we're seeing more squeezes overall in general, and the locate fleets have been just ridiculous. So I've been leaning towards some more long setups, but I still short. I'd probably say I'm like 70% long, 30% short. I'd probably say in the past, like 2018, 2017, I was probably 50-50. I mean, I was probably 50-50 in terms of longs and shorts, but definitely for today in the market, right? We're not seeing a lot of long setups. So with that being said, well, I'll probably take some questions. So if you guys want to talk about anything, any topics, any questions in general, just ask. If you guys are enjoying, drop a thumbs up. And if you guys are DMing me right now in Discord chat, I'll get back to you after the live stream. I don't answer DMs during the live stream. Oh yeah, Chuck. Forgot, man. APOP pre-market was the play of the day. I completely forgot about it. I tuned it out, right? I told you guys what happened in pre-market. I tuned it out, right? So this was definitely the play of the morning for a long. If you guys caught this on the long side APOP, this was an A+ setup for me. A+ setup on APOP. We'll play this any day of the week, 10 out of 10 times if I sort it. Awesome job, Preston. Thank you, dude. I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream, man. Thanks for tuning in every single day. Appreciate it. Yep, ADXX. I'm keeping an eye on it. It's definitely trying to hold on up here around this 130 mark. Best indicators for sentiment analysis. I would say VWAP. The best sentiment for analysis is basic support and resistance lines, right? Support and resistance lines. That's the best indicator in the market. I could trade without VWAP. I could trade without my 7289 EMA lines, but I probably wouldn't be able to. It'd be hard to trade, if you didn't have any lines mapped up, right? I mean, know how hard it would be to trade without any lines mapped up or any support and resistance line placed in. So, support and resistance lines are the most important indicators, if you want to call it an indicator. I don't think it's considered one, but it's the most important for me. But to answer your question, I would say VWAP. No, stock block. I promise you, man. That's funny though. No, that's not my other account. But Sterling Trader really wants us to get the likes here. He's a big supporter. Shout out to you, Sterling Trader. So for Sterling Trader, I'm not gonna say it anymore. I already told you guys enough. You don't have to, but for Sterling Trader, drop a thumbs up. That's the last time I'm gonna say it, though. I'm sorry, guys. I usually say it like once or twice during the stream, but Sterling Trader just really really wants us to get the likes up in here. Sash, great job. Congrats. Out at 210 on TNXP. Great job if you were the one who called that one on out. Alright, let's see. We got some questions here. Let's see. Lately, it seems like pre-market tanking comes right out of the market open. Yeah. Like I said, the market's always changing, always adapting, right? So, the way these algorithms run, the way the big name money traders like to push these plays, they always keep you on your feet, right? They're always, changing and, adjusting to keep traders off their toes, right? So, what we see 2 months ago may be different today, right? So, that's correct. Lately, we have been seeing really good pre-market action on these longs. So what do we want to do? Tomorrow morning, we want to be ready. We want to be up early. We want to be sitting at our desk, ready to go at a 7 a.m. In Discord chat. ready to look to attack for another pre-market long, because lately we've been seeing great opportunity in the pre-market on the long side. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be up extremely early tomorrow, ready to go and attack and make money in pre-market. Look for a good setup in pre-market. I don't want to miss the next APOP. I want to be able to be ready and catch it. All right, so yeah, I just answered that, George. Like I said, I'll be up, anytime between 6 a.m. to 6:45, and I'll be at my computer sitting at 7 a.m. when news comes out and when my broker enables me to trade. Let's see, Nick, your first couple of months of trading, what type of setups were you looking for? I'm thinking of trading pennants or sending triangles. What kind of trader were you starting out? Oh yeah, when I was starting out, guys, I had no clue what I was doing. I had no clue what I was doing. You guys know this. I started, back in 2016 trading, and I was all over the place. I was trading OTC. Well, that was when OTC was kind of hot back in 2016. I was trading sub penny stocks, pink sheets. So, make you guys feel better. I was terrible when I first started. I was terrible, right? No one can start off doing anything amazing, right? It's with anything, not just trading. It applies to anything. You're not going to be a great fisherman going out your first time fishing, right? It takes time, it takes dedication, and will come in time if you put in the hard work and the effort. But yeah, to answer your question, make you feel better, anyone feel better in here who's just starting out. I was terrible when I first started. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm very thankful and grateful for Alex for helping me and guiding me along the way. I didn't listen to Alex at first, and that was a big mistake because I lost money. I blew up my first account, and it took me a little bit of time to really understand what Alex was teaching me and helping me early on. So always look up to veteran traders, guys. Sterling. Trading pennies in chat. Come to life in chat. Not to discredit you, Sterling Trader. I meant to say trading pennies, but Sterling Trader, you are a great trader, man. But I'm saying looking up to traders who've been in this game for a while, who've been successful, who do this full time, like trading pennies, come to life, Poseidon, AC, Ames, all these traders in Discord chat. Look up to them. Take some knowledge. Just DM them. I'm sure they don't mind talking to you guys. Just try to take some of their knowledge and apply it to yourself. That's gonna help you guys. It's gonna help you a lot. I'm really sorry for that, Sterling Trader. Your name just coming up a lot because of the thumbs up. I'm sorry, dude. Nah, you're a great trader, Sterling Trader, dude. I mean, you've been on fire lately. I've been seeing you improving a lot. A lot of you guys have been seeing, get better. Bull, I've seen you grow, man. Your growth has been incredible, dude. These last few months, a lot of you guys I've been seeing grow, and it's good to see, traders who just joined Discord chat, and now months later they're growing and molding into good traders and building that structure and building that foundation that's needed, guys. Structure is big when trading. You gotta have some sort of structure. You gotta have some sort of process. If you guys haven't, check out the process video I made. It's so important to have a proper process in place when trading, right? And what I mean by that, maybe some people can be confused on what I'm saying, but having a proper structure is just building habits, building good trading habits, and it could just be simple things like waking up on time, having a criteria to meet on all your setups, having a daily watch list, only taking good quality setups, not trading past 11 a.m., not over trading. Just simple things like this, will help your trading tremendously. Tracking your trades, journaling your daily trading performance. All these little things, they build up. Trust me, guys. I didn't do these things when I first started, but I'm telling you now, these are things you must do. So hopefully, by watching these streams every single day, I'm hoping that, I help your learning curve tremendously, because I didn't have anything like this when I first started off. I don't even think there were any traders streaming on YouTube. How old am I? I'm 20. Let's see. Couldn't do it without a great teacher. Appreciate that, Billet Trader. Not sure if you're referring to me, but if you're not, it's cool. Looking for my first trade. Awesome. We'll be here early tomorrow. Yeah. I want to see you guys up and early in Discord chat. I'll be there tomorrow morning. Especially after today. I'll be up bright and early. APOP working its way back on up. Yep, APOP. Slowly working its way back on up. What time is it? 10:36. I'll probably give the stream another 10 minutes, guys. 10:45, right? So I'll give it 10 more minutes. So any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can ask. This is your time for the next 10 minutes. I'm pretty much done for my morning. Gonna be a break-even day for me. Had one trade on APEX, break-even trade. New guy here from Alex's feed. Cool. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Why is SAVA dropping? Yeah, guys, so SAVA, we were talking about this one. If it held trend, watch for a possible move Wednesday, but started to crack trend a little bit here, guys, on SAVA. Why is it dropping? 'Cause I mean, it's been up from what? From $1 to $10. So just price action, just correcting itself. It's due for a correction, right? I mean, $1 to $10. You have profit takers up here who are swinging, who are looking to take profits. You have shorters who are looking to short. I think it's gonna come back on down. Maybe you have the big money hands who push this thing on up, starting to exit their position here, right? So those are just a few reasons why this thing could possibly be dropping. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back here. Alright. Alright, let's see what questions we got here. So I just went over the Sava. I use Excel and tracking trades and potentials. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Excel at all. I used to use Excel for tracking my trades all the time, and I still just use a notebook for journaling my trades. But I did move on to TraderView. That's my go-to for tracking my trades. It's all automated, so every time I take a trade, I don't have to manually put in all the stuff, and it just automatically goes to my TraderView account. So all I really have to do is just tag my trades, my setup. So, for example, let's just say CTIB, right? let's say I took CTIB today at 240, 238. This would be a setup that I take. This is the overextended gap down day 2 setup, which revolves around bag holders from the prior day who look to sell into pops, who are holding higher averages. Supply and demand takes over. All the volume from yesterday is not here anymore. So it's a setup I like to take. So if I took this setup and made money, that trade would automatically go to TraderView, and all I have to do is go in and type in and tag my trade and say what setup it was, and that's it. And all my analytics, my statistics are there, and it calculates my winning percentage. So it's a fantastic tool. I know there is another service called Trader Insight. They are free TraderView. They actually have velocity trading there. They actually contacted us and added the velocity trading like community tab, right? So if you guys take a trade, you guys could represent velocity on Trader Insight. I haven't used them, but from what it looks like, it's a good service. It's a good free service. Let's see. We'll take some more questions, and I'll look to be hopping off soon. Yep, I did post the list for 2019 former runners in Discord chat. Yep. How do you go about getting these scanners? Just go on tradeIdeas.com and look under their pricing section. $100 profit from TNXP FOMO, but it's okay. It's not okay, Lavinia. Not okay. Just pat yourself on the back, but just don't do it again. You know, don't do it again. It's not okay to make money chasing and trading into FOMO, but just congrats on the profits, but don't do it again. All right. Let's see. Nick, what made you and Alex want to start live streaming? Yeah, you know, because, you know, me and Alex, you know, at that time, you know, we saw all these, you know, these chat rooms and all these other services charging so much money for, you know, paid subscriptions. And, you know, Alex and I, you know, felt like, hey, you know, we have a lot of knowledge trading. You know, we profitable traders. You know, how about we just start our own chat room and start live streaming for free on YouTube, and, you know, help other traders out who maybe can't afford a $200 a month subscription, or you know, is looking for someone to help them out, right? So that's why Alex and I, you know, decided to you know, live stream on YouTube and open up a Discord chat to help out some traders. Just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. I'll probably be wrapping up the stream in a few minutes here, so I'll take a couple more questions. Chuck, it's called Trader View. It's not Trading View, it's Trader View. I pay $49.99 a month for Trader View for the gold version. The free version only allows you to journal, but if you get the gold, you could track your trades. Oh, Trading View, I don't know if that's something different that Ricky's saying. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, Norbert. Unfortunately, that's something I don't like to go over here. I like to give out a lot of things for free, but that's something I don't give out for free. Is my setups. I'm sure if you guys watch the stream for a while, you guys know how I like to trade, and you guys know my setups. All right, Jeremiah, you too, man. Thanks for tuning in every single day, man. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. So I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. It is 10:45. I'll give it 2 extra minutes here. Last questions, comments, concerns, please type in chat. Hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. Like I said, we do this Monday through Friday, every single day. If you guys haven't already, go follow me on Twitter. I'll probably be doing a Twitter giveaway. And if you guys haven't, join our Discord chat. All right, guys. I'm seeing a lot of you guys hopping off now. So, I'm probably gonna rend it up here. I'm not seeing any more questions. So, that being said, hope everyone enjoyed the live stream today. Hope you learned something. Hope you got something out of the stream. Uh, what else more can I say is that make sure you guys are up early tomorrow, ready to go. A lot of opportunity in pre-market for the long side. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys all here first thing tomorrow. That's going to be it for me, guys. I'm out. Peace.